But Carl, what if somebody steals my screenplay idea? Don't I need to get it copyrighted? Doesn't really work like that, okay, y'all? New screenwriters are always real concerned about protecting their ideas. And they always debate about what counts as something being copyrighted and when you need to copyright. And what if somebody steals your idea? How do you actually copyright, etc. I am Carl, the story philosopher, writer, and director, helping you get ahead in your screenwriting career. And today, I'm going to settle the debate once and for all and show you step by step how to copyright your screenplay with the US Copyright Office. Before I walk you through the whole process, let's just cover some basics. I ain't no lawyer. I'm just a writer and director giving you advice as a writer to writer, okay? So if you want to get actual legal advice and go deeper on this subject, then you have to talk to an actual entertainment lawyer. In general, once you actually write once you create it with your own words, then it is technically copyrighted in the general sense. You own it. And that also means that the fear that a lot of people have when they're new to this, that somebody might come along and steal their idea, is vastly overblown. Because here's the thing, you can't actually copyright an idea. You can only copyright the execution of an idea. That's why you have so many look-alike movies out there. You know, we have Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down. They're basically the same idea, but they're executed differently. So those ideas are not copyrightable, but the screenplays based on those ideas are, because they are specific. The reason you copyright your script is actually for something that they call, in legalese, chain of title, which is just the legal proof that you are the owner of the thing that you made, and it can hold up in court. And that's really what the whole copyright thing is for, on the off chance that the studio or the production company that is optioned or bought your script would need to go to script for it. They want to be able to say, yes, we actually have proof for it, here's documentation. And so that's what we're going to be covering today. Now, contrary to popular belief, registering your script with the WGA does not count legally as copyright. Mailing yourself the script in an envelope that remains sealed, the so-called poor man's copyright, is also not a real thing. Okay? So you have to actually copyright your script with the government office in the country in which you live. And in this case, that's going to be, for me, the US Copyright Office. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to show you step by step while I copyright one of my screenplays. You can see how it is done on the government website. So you find your script, make sure you know where it is, have your credit card ready or whatever for the payment, because you do have to pay a little bit of money in order to do this. We are going to go to copyright.gov. Okay, I'm going to go to registration. I'm going to click on that. And you would think that you would click motion pictures, but no, because you're not copyrighting a movie technically. You're copyrighting a screenplay for a movie, which is actually not a literary work or a motion picture, but a performing arts. Works commonly recorded in this category. Screenplays and scripts, synopses, teleplays, treatments, all that kind of stuff. So this is actually where you want to be, performing arts. Then we're going to go over here and click register a work of the performing arts. Click OK. So if you are a new register, click here to register, go through that whole process to set up your name and email and password, all that kind of thing. So once you've created your account, then you can sign in. And the first thing we're going to do is register our work with a standard application. And say start registration. Type of work. From the drop down, I'm going to say work of the performing arts. And yes, it is a screenplay. Alright, this is the correct thing. We're going to click continue. We're going to click new. Then you're going to put in the title of your work. Title of work being registered. And I'm going to say Murky Water for my screenplay. Hit save. Hit continue. Has this work been published? No. Year of completion, say 2022. Pre-registration number, we have not done pre-registrations, we can leave that blank. Continue. Now we're gonna, this is about who wrote it, and it's gonna be me. So you're just gonna fill in your name and the name of whoever else wrote your script. Was this a work for hire? I'm going to click No. Citizenship, I'm going to click US. Author created other text. Save. And now if there's any other authors, you would add them here. We're going to click Continue. Claimants. Please identify the copyright claimant of this work. And once again, you're going to add, if you're the one who's being the claimant, you're going to add, everything else that we already put in here. If the claimant is not the author, then you would have to put some kind of thing, like if you were selling it, the screenplay, you were transferring ownership to whoever bought it, that kind of thing. But we're not doing that because I'm just claiming myself because I wrote it. We've got all the claimants. So I'm going to click Continue. Complete this screen to limit your claim if the work contained is based on previously registered material. And everything that I wrote in this script is completely original, so we don't have to do anything for that. We can click Continue. Rights and permissions. Don't need to add anybody else because it's just me. Correspondent. I am going to put myself down as the correspondent. So for a lot of this, you're just putting yourself in here. It's just you for a lot of these. It's kind of straightforward that way. Mail certificate. Just going to put the place you want this to go to. Hit Continue. You can tell over here how much left you still have to do. We don't have any special handling. Since you're just doing a screenplay, there's probably not going to be any special handling that you need. It's optional, so you can hit Continue. And then certification, right? So this is the actual you claiming, yeah, I actually copyrighted this. I actually wrote this. I certify that I'm the author. I'm going to put my name. And if you need to put anything else, you can do that. Now, you need to double check everything. And maybe even triple check if you need to. Right now, make sure it says Work in Performing Arts is a standard application. Title is Murky Water. It has not been published previously before. This is the year. It's not a work for hire. It's only text. I am the claimant. There's no other rights and permission issues. So now, if you're ready to pay, then you click Add to Cart. And that is in your cart. So if you wanted to do another screenplay, go through the whole process multiple times and just pay once, you can do that. But I'm just going to do this for right now. So I'm going to hit checkout. I'm going to use a credit card. All right. So this is going to take you to a different website in order to submit the payment information. You just go through the whole process of submitting, whether you want to use bank account or debit card, that kind of thing. So you enter all the payment information, and that will finish things up. You should get an email confirming that your script has been received and it's actually copyrighted. It'll give you, code so that you can reference it and you actually have proof that your screenplay is copyrighted and it's now with the government. You want to do this with your screenplay probably before you put it out into the market, so to speak. But if you're still working on just drafts of it at your home and you're having trusted friends, read it, or things like that, then there's probably, you probably don't need to do this yet. So even if you do have the script copyrighted, you don't want to put copyrighted and then the date and your name or anything like that on the title page of your screenplay when you send it out to people, because that makes you look like an amateur. Even if it is copyrighted, don't put it on the title page, okay? Smash that like button if you found this video to be helpful and to help share it with other screenwriters that you know who might be curious about copyright and what they need to do and when they need to do it. Now, you should know that copywriting is just one aspect of a much larger world of the business of screenwriting. And while you need to be a creative storyteller and really good at character and story and formatting and all those types of things that I talk about on my channel in order to be a screenwriter, you also have to be adept at the business world. And so if you're ready to learn about that and take your career seriously, then go watch my masterclass to learn the 3 things that you need to know in order to launch your screenwriting career without moving to LA. And you can watch that by clicking right up here.